Wakey, wakey, Timothy, it's time for your mandated Hearts of Iron 4 Days of Modness. And today we're looking at a mod that fixes one of the worst focus trees in Hoi 4. I know what you're saying, that really does not narrow it down, iSorrowproductions, and you'd be right. Because there really are quite a few of the old focus trees in Hoi 4 that don't really add up to some of the new ones that have been added and look particularly bad. Now I'm not gonna point any fingers, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, but New Zealand, but British Raj, Australia earlier. But hey, this mod aims to fix one of them, which is Hungary. Okay, so technically this is a bit more than just a focus tree mod, as you can probably tell from the world around us. Yeah, so it's technically what if the communist Hungarian revolution actually succeeded. How could you not guess by this big Hungarian blob in the middle of Europe? But yeah, Hungary in vanilla, especially a certain path, which is the communist path, isn't very good. But this aims to please. Yeah, while we can kind of forgive the Austro-Hungarian side of the Hungary tree, even if it's not too in-depth and doesn't add up to much, the communist side of their tree is absolutely atrocious. But as you can see from this, I think we're in for a bit of fun today. I don't think this mod is too far in development, despite the looks of everything, mostly down to the fact a lot of the focuses you can kind of see don't have any descriptions or anything, so I ain't complaining as long as it's fun. That's all we can ask. Oh, they've even actually added in new equipment stuff, so we actually have some unique Hungarian technology. Not a lot, but, you know, there is a Hungarian truck right there, I guess. There you go, and there's the average Hungarian man, next to the average Hungarian truck size. They just they just mount them and drive around like a go-kart. I'm just gonna preface this by saying I haven't actually tested this, so, if this crashes at any point, well, you won't see the video. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of lore which outlines, I'm assuming, the paths that have been set out, but I already know which one I'm going for, but I'm hoping I actually don't mess it up getting there. Okay, so we have managed to secure our state with our glorious leader, Baylor, but I don't think we'll be keeping him around too long, as we want to move over to here and get Kleberberg's 5-year plan. But first, our Hungarian Soviet Republic needs a bit more stabilizing, as it looks like people are up for a tussle. Also, we have Slovakia as a puppet, and now they're not a puppet anymore. Okay, so once I pacify the Nationalist High Command, that does mean I now will be able to train or disband my units, as they've currently been holding that hostage. Okay, so the Nationalist generals have mysteriously disappeared under unknown circumstances, and now we're just gonna wait for the 5-year plan, which I think I need to do so we can unlock Kleberberg's 5-year plan. Oh, Communist Slovakia's dead. It's not really my problem yet, but I'm sure that'll come back to bite me at some point. Okay, so we've gone ahead, we've finished our 5-year plan, and Kleberberg's 5-year plan is now active, as we've deemed him fit for the job of, well, you'll see. Okay, so now we have the MTT, and that has two factions in it. One led by someone who wants to advocate Scientocracy, and the other who wants Technocracy. Technocracy wants to control the economy. Scientocracy wants to create a dictatorship over science. I think I know which one I'm going for. Oh, great Scott, it appears we are being coup d'etat by a bunch of nerds. Right, boys, Rick and Morty is now back on the menu. Okay, so now we are ruled by Leo Slizzard, and he's going about establishing our scientocratic dictatorship. It's quite the mouthful. It's for smart people, that's why the peasants can't pronounce it. But don't worry, Klebelsberg is still alive. Oh, acceleration. That's a reference right there to something you might remember. Okay, so this path gives you some absolutely insane research bonuses. Just look at all the research speed ones here, and then on top of that, I'm already up to 21% right now already. Okay, so now we have the ability to invite scientists from around the world to come over to our great experiment where we turn our calculators upside down and type out the word boobies. Like I said, this mod may be a little broken. First off, I can't do any of the decisions right here to build up Budapest. Apparently I don't have enough civilian factories. I need more than 2, but I think I got a bit more than 2. And then secondly, I can't declare on the Slovaks or do this focus right here because the Czechs aren't in a faction with them, and I'm not sure when they will be in a faction with them or if they will. But I was also supposed to get Austria, and that's kind of my fault. But you know, there is a way we can fix it. Yeah, don't mind me. This is again. Just look at the other way right now. This isn't for you, Timmy. Don't judge me. Okay, so now that I've annexed them, we now have the Austrian Technate. That just kind of made itself. I didn't even do that. I'll make a precautionary save just in case, but maybe the Czechs join the Slovaks when the Germans come for them. We'll see. If not, I'll have to also get the Czechs in their faction, but we'll wait for now. Okay, yeah, so I did just have to wait to the Sudetenland, and there you go. They've now joined the faction, so that one is not broken, and we can now go to war with all of them, which I'm not ready for yet. Okay, so the question now becomes is how on earth do I win this free front war? I'm hoping maybe like an event or something fires, but we kind of gotta go in, so we're going in. Hey, how do we win? So I tried to like dash through Slovakia, and that did not go well. We just lost like 3 troops getting encircled there, but I think we're just gonna have to bunker. Wait, those are Italians. Okay, there is a debug for the decisions. By the way, I also went back on a save. We were not winning that war, and now I can do them. So I'm just gonna do them, I guess. Easy. Okay, so I thought I could just sit around for a long time, chill out, build up, and slowly work my way to killing them. But no, the Slovaks just declare war on you, so I guess we're going in. Okay, so I've stabilized the front, and now I'm just kind of gonna hope someone declares war on these guys, because I can't do it. So first I tried to rush to just capitulate Slovakia, but they would not give in. They now live over here, so that's fun. So my next goal was just destroying their air, because their air absolutely sucks, and I am gunning it down. So if we do that, maybe we can try another push. Also, I need guns. Okay, all I needed to do was capitulate Slovakia. They all capitulated. I didn't even mean to capitulate them then. Yeah, I also have player conferences on. I was not risking losing all of that for nothing. I just can't catch a break. To be fair though, I think I'd actually fare a better chance of fighting the Soviets than I would fighting that again. Okay, so now we can go ahead and proclaim the European Technate, which will annex our 2 puppets and give them calls to us. So we should be pretty darn powerful. Also, I don't think I have to worry about the Soviets anymore. Yeah, also, about that research speed buff. Okay, now this gives us a whole variety of war goals and integrations all over Europe, but for now we're not going to worry about that too much. Instead, we're just going to keep building up the nation so we get ready to fight Germany. Well, I guess the Soviets as well, if they go through actually declaring war on us, which would be very interesting to see. Well, the Soviets didn't declare war on me, but the Italians did. News is, I don't think we have to worry too much about the Germans invading us, because they ate rock so hard, and even the Soviets are pushing them. Just come back to the fact I couldn't destroy Yugoslavia, Romania, and Slovakia then. Now I'm just rolling over the Germans with ease. That's right, Italy. With the power of science, you will learn to read. Now, obviously, when you have yourself a mighty a large amount of research speed buffs, there's only one thing you can go ahead and really waste your time researching. Okay, now it's time for the spoils. Okay, now that is beautiful, and the best part is we get all of this as cores through our integrations, which means it's kind of safe to say we are looking pretty good factory wise. Okay, Buster, so we're back to this, are we, Mustache Man? Gonna go well for you. Especially after what we are currently cooking up in the Rick and Morty HQ. Well, I guess wait, I think the UK guaranteed me. Well, just in time. I have to say, I don't think he really understood just how much of a nerd we are. Yeah, the worst thing is, actually, I'm not going to say the worst thing. We could get a even higher research speed by just moving to free trade, and I'm going to do that anyway because I'm building all my nuclear reactors right now and I want them done quickly. So you went from 69 to 79%. It's safe to say I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. Now, of course, I don't have any resources now, but I don't really need them. I'm just going to sit here, build all of my nuclear reactors, and have a bit of fun in Russia. I just realized I could still do race for the bomb, which would give me some more construction speed on that nuclear reactor, despite the fact I'm currently sitting on a nuclear bomb. Okay, so I think I've officially now maxed out all of my research potential there. I am up to 81%, and look at all those glorious buffs. On top of that, through our focus tree over here too, you do actually get technology as well. Like over here, I'm just about to get jet engines for free, and then a jet fighter down here as well. I can get that for free, but I did notice these are bugs. It just gives you the old planes before by blood alone with the plane designer, so it's a little bit broken, but I'll take that jet engine. But yeah, we're gonna get our free trade now and push the Soviets back to where they came from, which it kind of looks like the Allies are almost doing already. Okay, so before we go ahead and do a little bit of trolling here, let's just drop a couple bombs just to soften the blow. There we go, and we'll send the mechanized in to sweep on up. There you go, that just completely busted open the front line right there. Although, to be fair, there is a lot less in there than I kind of imagined, but at the same time, they probably are fighting the UK and the Allies somewhere. Well, let's give it a go, shall we? I don't think this is going to be too difficult at all, considering there is like nothing on my front line. No, but they do still have a lot of units, but I guess they are quite literally spread across a very large theater right now. Shout out to the UK for your dumb naval invasions that have ruined my front line. Of course, they've also landed in Crimea. What a reference! You're such a funny and topical guy, Churchill. If the Americans weren't in a faction with you, I'd already be dropping the nukes, I'll be real. Yeah, I also thought Japan was already dead, by the way, but no, they're still going. They've lost pretty much everything, but they're not giving in. The UK is pulling every plug to being the most annoying person in the world currently. I mean, yeah, sure, I could just get military access so it didn't mess up my front lines, but it's about the principle, okay? No way, did they capitulate already? That was just after that last clip, by the way, they capitulated. I didn't have a collab on them at all. Oh, I guess I did drop like 20 nuclear bombs on them though. That does lower their war support. Oh, you know, I guess I'll just help myself, considering we do have this super overpowered mod on. But I guess the question is, will the US ever deal with this? I'm actually really interested to see what's going on. I'm not gonna be able to get an attaché now though, because I annexed the Soviets, but I could get one with Japan, so let's have a little look. Okay, so I guess the issue here for the Americans, if you're not too up to date on your Hoi 4 knowledge, little Timmy, is they have no strength attacking to full strength, I'm assuming, entrenched Japanese positions. Yeah, if they just waited until their units were full strength, they'd already have pushed them out. But I guess they just keep running at them. Well, if you can't succeed by running headfirst into enemy machine gun encampments, go ahead and do anything but that, apparently. Well, you know, I'm really glad we did this. Why are there two State of Japans? Yeah, I do have to say that is one nice looking empire though. It would have looked nice with the rest of Europe in it, but I'm just not willing to put myself through a naval invasion of the US in 1945. I mean, I guess I could also roll over to China, considering they're still in their own faction, but I think that would be not only a waste of my time, it'd be a waste of your time, little Timothy. You need to go do your homework. Come on. You gotta learn about science! Yes, you see, you need to be quite intelligent to understand the highbrow humor of Rick Mortimer. Yeah, this part was absolute insanity, realistically. And now, there are more paths you can't do. A lot of them are not that dissimilar, I guess, in terms of expansion. I think one of them is just a reformed Austria-Hungary, but communist. And of course there is another one where you form you invade Germany with the Strasseris and stuff like that, but I pretty much did the exact same thing as Austria with the new Germany one, so I didn't want to do that. I thought this one seems the most interesting. But hey, little Timothy, if you enjoyed some Days of Madness, feel free to leave a like and subscribe button down below for more fun Hearts of Iron 4 content. If not, why not? What's wrong with you? Do you not realize you are here forever? But yeah, anyway, goodbye.